Man, I'm pissed, bro. It's a lot going on. And remember, me and you had this conversation the other day, bro. You know what I'm saying? I sit here and told you that foreign drivers is a major issue in this country, bro. I hate to say it, but what happened on August the 4th, bro, we really need to talk about it.
Let's kick it. A truck driver in an illegal U-turn. We're gonna get straight to it. We ain't got time to play. A truck driver and he did a illegal U-turn and he got into an accident, man. He got three charges, three counts of vehicular homicide. What the fuck, man? It's pissing me off too, bro. You brought that to light, and guess what happened? You said this way before,
Yeah.
and I
hmm
had to agree with you. Not now. Look what happened, man. Let's bring this up, man. Let's bring this up right now.
They killing this. They actually killing U.S. citizens. That's a family with kids that's gone. You know, when is the government and the FMCSA gonna step up and do something about it? Or the trucking industry, we just get looked over. Oh, they not nobody. They not irrelevant. They not important. But the same energy that they use to go find drugs, illegal immigrants, and all this other nonsense, people bail hopping and on the run. Why they don't focus that energy on the trucking industry? Since we so quote unquote federally regulated,
I don't know. That's a good ass question.
and,
They so
and
busy. They so busy worrying about who log ain't right and who doing this and who doing that, other than focusing on the topic at hand. We got foreign drivers, like you said, that you brought that to my attention a couple days before this shit happened. That you got foreign drivers out there that can't read the signs. He did an illegal U-turn, not just all the way to the left, but all the way to the right. And he didn't even check his fucking mirror. You could tell by the look at this. You could tell by the way that it's turned. He didn't even check his mirror. He just went on ahead and bust the fucking U-turn in
bro,
the
he
middle of
did
the
it
meet.
from the far right lane. And me, when I looked at the photos and the videos and everything, I can't say, bro, I'm guilty. You know what I'm saying? I'm guilty of doing that. You know what I'm saying? And but when I did it, it was at nighttime. You know what I'm saying? I probably was the only. I felt like I was the only soul on the road, and probably tailed it for about 20 miles before I made a conscious decision. Like, yeah, let me go ahead and what I'm saying. I didn't messed up, or an exit to come up and I just go ahead and take off the exit. But that is another thing because it's a lot of the area that he did it in. The get offs and get on ramps are every 40 miles, or every 50 miles, or every 100 miles. So where you stuck, you didn't got on the wrong way, you going in the wrong direction. You got to drive 100 miles dang near, or 40 to 50 miles to get off and get back on to go the opposite direction that you just messed up on. You see what I'm saying? And in our mind, you know what I'm saying? We get caught up in being on time and uh don't want to be late because we'll get penalized, and just yeah, a lot of saying is no load more important than your life, but at the same time, it's like the kind of stress that these brokers, these shippers and receivers put us up under from a business standpoint now, from a business standpoint, I kind of see why he did it. But then again, it's in the middle of the day. You in a high volume traffic area. You know what I'm saying? The dude from India. You know what I'm saying? He's in this country illegally. He's not educated about you know these different cities you go in and go out. So none of that probably go to play in his mind. At the
Can,
same time, it's who are we to blame for this?
Man, we blaming the truck driver, bro, and it's rare that you have other truck drivers blaming other truck drivers. But who?
My
Who
mom
else can we?
always said, when you point one finger, these three point back at you.
Well, shit, I'm guilty too because just
I
like how
blame
you.
the FMCSA.
But listen, bro, just like you
No, no,
said,
no. Look at the demographics of the situation. That man was over here illegally. That man, how was he able to obtain a Class A CDL license in the state of California? Look at that now.
I'm looking at it. You
How-
and you got a point. But we guilty too. You guilty. If it's 3 point back, I'm guilty 3 times. You guilty 3 times because you've done this shit before. It don't matter if he over here illegally, his actions was the same that you've done. So he just displaying what we've done before. I'm guilty of doing that shit too, but I've never ended nobody's life. And it's just putting more awareness on what the fuck is going on out there. And there's people out there, like you said, that don't need to be out there on the road. And it's a lot, bro. It's really getting me frustrated for real because I feel like them 3 people didn't have to lose their life because this dude don't know what the hell he doing. He don't know what the hell he doing, bro. Look at this. This is crazy, bro.
That's what
Like,
I'm saying. So, do you feel like that driver was vetted? He came in here what, 22, right? He came in
mm-hmm,
18 or 22.
mm-hmm.
That's at the height of the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? He got his license in 22. And yeah, I looked at front, back, side to side. It's really it's really a bad situation, and I feel like the FMCSA, the ATA, and all these different trucking organizations. Hey, Swift didn't kill people. FedEx didn't kill people. UPS didn't kill people. It's a lot of mega Warner, bro. It's a lot of mega carriers got fatalities up under their belt that they don't speak on. But when the numbers come out, them fatality numbers be within the chart. But them companies ain't closed down. Why is that? Them companies ain't out of business. You know why? Because they got that money on. They got the money to pay people off, pay lawyers, and pay different counties and cities, and probably even pay families, bro, to keep up and running,
So why is this so? Why is this incident being so publicized?
to bring
Why do you think?
awareness
Yeah.
that we already had English proficiency unveiled on us. So now this is just the icing on the cake to the
Mm.
recipe of what's going on. Even with what was that came out in the news that I think the state of Illinois and a couple more other North Carolina, they was just giving out CDLs from these CDL mills. You know, California one of them. It was a couple CDL mills. Dude said you can get your CDL in one day. You know, so
That's
when
crazy.
you remember
CDL
the
in one
video
day.
popped up on TikTok, and the kid was like, "Hey, I got my CDL in 2 days," and the Punjabi man was like, you know, oh, cut it.
Yeah, you goddamn right. Cut, because you wasn't supposed to say that. We
You
know
weren't
that you
supposed
had
to say.
you weren't supposed to say that. You know goddamn well you're supposed to have a certain amount of hours that you get your experience in behind the wheel, and these schools are letting people pass. This shit is like a goddamn meal. They just getting the 5,000. They gonna give you your CDL. They gonna put your ass out there on the road, and guess what? Boom, boom, boom. You have shit like this going on. Truck driver unalives 3 people. Breaking news. Now we have to cover this shit because your ass, you done did some bullshit out there. And the crazy part about it, bro, is this shit is very is not safe because we don't know how many other schools then took this route. Everybody's so damn pressed for some money right now. We don't know how many damn people out there got a fake CDL. We call them fake because we put the
Florida,
time in to do the shit.
Florida just got busted. North Carolina was busted. The state of Illinois was busted. California busted. But my thing is, let's go back and look at the ATA organization, bro.
Hmm.
They push so much for drivers, young drivers, trying to manipulate the FMCSA to get them to pass rules to fit their narrative.
To
But at the
fill in
same,
the to fill in that the demand for the truck drivers, talking about it was a shortage, right?
correct, they the same ones screaming, "Oh, it's a shortage, it's a shortage, it's a shortage." But the FMCSA, they looking at it as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let's bring them all in. Let's get them all vetted in, and oh, let's put them all in trucks. Hey, listen here, bro. I know, and you know that in the wintertime, 84, 90, sometimes, what's that other highway? 465, even I-80. They get very wicked in the wintertime, bro.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
how many accidents and crashes happen during the winter, let alone
Expect,
in states like Kansas, Washington,
yeah.
Oregon, some certain parts of the Northeast. What are we to do?
We doing our job right now. We making people more aware. Our people, you got to follow in on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I do too. This is our job, nah, bro. It's really to report the stuff that's going on and bring more awareness to it. Because even though people heard about it, they haven't heard it from us. You know what I'm saying? And this is our job. We the OGs of the trucking industry. We bringing awareness. We telling you that it's a lot of schools out here that's just giving away CDLs. We telling you that, yo, just like I was telling them earlier a couple weeks ago, I feel unsafe out there. I've had my license for 8 years and some change. I feel unsafe because it's people out there that's sitting there, they're driving 85, they driving 80, they driving damn near 90 ungoverned. And that's just how it is out there. Do you be saying the same stuff when you out there?
Yeah, I see it, but that doesn't stop the fact that what's going on and took place still gonna go on. It's I don't think it's just gonna stop right then and there overnight. Best believe what we got more about what four six we got what 5 more months left in the year.
Until it start getting wicked. Shit, we really got 2 or 3 more months because that's
Well,
what, bro. I think this
September
year,
September the first snowflake drop. You know what I'm saying? That's when you're gonna really see who built to do this shit and who not.
this gonna be a wicked ass winter, man. Because now you got all of these guys out here driving. It's gonna be a lot of fatalities out there, man. I'm gonna call it how I see it. I hate to say this, but it's gonna be a lot of fatalities out of there because you got people that not only got a fake CDL, they have no experience. I've seen a person, bro, when I was in, where was I at? South Carolina, North Carolina on 85. It might have been South Carolina. Dude was on the wrong side of the highway, bro. I got a video of that on YouTube. I think I'm gonna run it right back. Bro, that shit scared the living daylights out of me, bro. At 4 in the morning, it was about 3:34. He looking at me like I'm like, damn, I can't even get out to help him because I'm going up a upgrade. I'm like, damn, he through. He done.
Man, it's a sad, harder situation, but let's look at these companies that's not closed, that got multiple fatalities up under their belt, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And granted, the ATA, Knight, Swift, Warner, UPS, FedEx, bro. Man, granted, they hire 95% American citizens that do kill people. You know what happens? Why none of that is brought to the forefront? The only reason why that light is being shined on this because shoot, granddaddy Joe let about 20 to 40,000 people in here with no papers, and hey, give them all some money, give them all some license, give them whatever what they want. Welcome to the United States of America.
You know what's crazy, bro? And that connects exactly what you said. A lot of people they a lot of people they accuse Joe Biden of what's going on right now, and I'm starting to see it from their point of view. I was trying to give old Sleepy Joe a pass and be like, you know what? I don't think he did that. But we really seeing this shit, bro. I'm not like I just we seeing the ripple effect of what he did and what's going on right now. People are passing they it's crazy, bro. It really is. And you're right. You right again. You fucking right again,
Hey,
man.
bro, this ain't the end. I don't think this is the end of that we really gonna see of this. Now they pairing them both up in trucks. You know what I'm saying? Now you starting to see. I'm sorry to say it. You start seeing Mexican on Mexican, Cuban on Cuban, Indian on Indian, Somalian on Somalian, African on African. You starting to see them pair up now in teams. And you know they running. You know they running wide open. You know what I'm saying? So it's 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 gonna be an ugly situation this winter. I don't know how many it was. I didn't really look at the numbers about last winter, but I know this winter right here. It's a lot of newcomers. There's a lot of new fresh faces. And oh, United States ain't seen nothing yet.
Hmm.
You know, I'm a
Why you
veteran
say that?
driver. I've been stood the test of time. You know what I'm saying? Eagle Pass, Lookout Mountain, chaining up, going over Donner, uh, 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 what,
Ooh-wee.
cutting through Grand Junction and Vale and what's that is Wolf Creek Pass. I didn't hit. I want to say about 25 different mountain passes and probably got over shoot about 13,000 deliveries up under my belt. And out of my whole career, bro, I probably changed like 20 times. Well, I didn't throw change literally, you know.
November 1st, y'all. That's when we supposed to keep the chains on. Y'all hearing it out the horse's mouth itself 20 times.
So
Get
it's
ready
it's
for it.
driving in adverse weather conditions, driving on dry blacktop. I just stood the test of time. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty much sure my perception time is impeccable, but I do certain things to test myself, test my limitations, and I'm capable of doing it. You know what I'm saying? I done took the trailer up and through projects and subdivisions. You know what I'm saying? Just to turn around, even though my GPS routed me that way. I'm like, man, I done made a dumbass decision. I'm backed up. Now, in certain situations, I did call the police. You know what I'm saying? I did call the police to come. Hey, bro, I need your help. I done messed up. You know, GPS routed me this way. I need you to guide me up out of here. Make sure I don't tear up nothing. But in that situation right there, I felt like it was very negligent. That could have been avoided. He could have went to the next exit, got off, and got back on. Now, what he has deserved coming to him, I can't sit here and say I'd be dead wrong if I sit here and say, "Oh, I want the book thrown at him." No, I think the book need to be thrown at this country and the FMCSA
Mm,
for letting this go on. That man, yeah, granted, I think 2 years, maybe three, a little light five as a slap on the wrist, and deep. You know what I'm saying? And deportation,
mm-hmm.
and not only that, I kind of feel like the FMCSA need to pay for this.
Why you say that? Hold on. Before you say that, let me read this off because it's the segue into this. When you was talking about his actions and deportation. It says I'm reading a clip off of CDL Life. It says the actions taken by the defendant while operating a commercial tractor trailer are both shocking and criminal, said the FLHSMV Executive Director Dave Carano. Three people lost their lives as a result of his recklessness, and countless friends and family members will have to experience the pain for their loss forever. He is now in custody on the state vehicular homicide charge times three and immigration violations. He will no longer be able to damage and destroy the lives of Floridians and visitors. At the conclusion of his state of charges, he will be deported. The Florida Highway Patrol remains committed to enforcing both sides and federal law to ensure the people that their danger and other faces than others face justice behind bars. Um, he went out for a minute, but I want to say, you know, that we dealing with some stuff here, man. And like Mafia said before he went out, um, give him a slap on the wrist. I think he should do time. But I think that the FMCSA, they should have been had something to do with controlling. They control everything else. They should have been had. They should have been had. I just picked up where we left off at, talking about that the FMCSA should have been had something in place. You know what I'm saying with this? Other than
You really can't say that
hmm
because Walmart didn't kill people, FedEx didn't kill people, Warner, Knight, Swift, they didn't all have fatalities up under their belt. But just because one foreign driver took the lives of three, we finna we finna crucify him to the full extent of the law. When the man don't even know the laws of this land, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, but if you think about it too, though, bro, this man obtained. I don't think nobody at Swift and Warner who's done this
Hey,
before.
what
Can I
about the guy?
let me get this off? Let me get this off. I don't think nobody at Swift, Warner, Prime has hired somebody that got a fake ass CDL that came into this country illegally. And if they have, they probably took good care of this shit. We talking about a man who just did all of the above, even though his intentions was right. He did everything the wrong way, bro. Like everything was done the wrong way. So we had to look at that, bro, too. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. What about the guy this past year uh in Arizona that
Hmm.
was I guess he was filming or recording TikTok going down the road. He killed like five people.
I knew you was about to say that. Once you said recording on TikTok, that's crazy.
Yeah. I think he was working for some Russians, but at the same time, what about the other Joker working for the Russians? Fell asleep at the wheel, had a couple fatalities. Uh, it's time for the FMCSA to start really put a chokehold on the industry, bro. Everybody is overworked and underpaid.
Mm,
When you're making a major sacrifice like this, dog, and you're away from your family, your time, your loved ones for months on and weeks on at a time. And man, it was a point where companies was calling me, telling me to stay out. Can you stay out longer than 3, 4 weeks? Hell no, lady. You got
nah,
me messed up.
nah.
Oh, well, you can't work here because that's a company requirement for you to stay out 3 weeks. Now, bro, you got mega carriers asking for drivers to stay out longer than 2 weeks. Bro, 2 weeks from being at home, your mind is in a ruckus. You in an uproar. You discombobulated. That's when your mind all over the place. You missing birthdays. You got this going on. You getting behind on this, and your mind is all over the place. And you start accidents start happening
Yeah.
because you flustered every day,
Hmm.
and you dealing with the general public. But them people in that goddamn office, they take their ass home
Every
at
day.
the end of their shift After they
every
done
night.
cut you out on the phone, after they done gave you all these bogus ass addresses and PO numbers and all this shit, they go home at the end of the day and leave you out driving through the damn night. Your mind is flustered. Me personally, I think every driver should go home every weekend. Friday, I believe all trucks should be off the road. Like state mandatory, like nationwide mandatory. Every driver need to go home on Friday and pop back out on Monday. I think they need to leave this warehouse shit along with the whole 24-hour service, circular service BS. Nah. Warehouse workers and truck drivers no longer work on weekends.
Mm.
Shut it down. Whatever ain't at the grocery goddamn store, it just said that ain't the goddamn grocery store. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you crazy. But you got a point there because if ain't nothing moving, that get time for the inventory to stack up. They give us more work to do. The rates probably would go up. The gas probably would go down because they know, hey, look, Monday through Friday, it is what it is. And Saturday and Sunday, it ain't what it ain't.
And you know what's so funny? I'm glad you brought that up. Because you're starting to see a lot of drivers revert to flatbed, oversized. Cause you know, shit, flatbed, oversized, you don't run on the weekends. That shit, them places are closed. Even the tanker division, certain places only work Monday through Friday. They're closed. So you have to deliver that on Monday. So you got enough time to make it the way you're gonna make it, and plus take your 34.
Mm.
You know, everybody's not taking the 34 anymore, bro. Motherfucker running split shift, and just they flipping my clock. I'm finna make much money as I can with 55 and 65 and 70 cents a mile because it's a rat chasing the cheese. Hey, boy, you want to cash out?
Yeah.
Overworked and underpaid, and that's what it is. You overworked and underpaid.
Mm.
And the Russians, they own so much of the market that, bro, we all just puppets getting stringed along. To now the Indians, they done took over California. My buddy Sam, he from Pakistan, making 34 cents a mile, working for his cousin. Now he doing that to his own people. So behind the dollar, it's a lot of corruption. It's a lot of corruption.
That's sad.
Now,
Go ahead,
what
my
about
bad.
that? Go ahead.
No, go ahead, my bad.
I said,
Because
what
I know
about
you
the man that owns that trucking company? What he gonna get hit with?
got. I don't know.
Where that money gonna come from?
9 times out of 10, oh boy, he was in there with somebody. So 9 times out of 10, what's gonna happen is they're gonna check that log, they're gonna scrutinize the company, and then they're gonna they're gonna probably file bankruptcy because that family is coming for everything that trucking company is worth. And if they ain't, they crazy. Because I definitely will. I'm gonna sue the drawers off of your ass. And you ain't
What if
gonna
they
have.
file bankruptcy? Then they can't get nothing.
And that's it. Yep. And that's why they have LLCs, the limited liability companies. That's why people do what they do. And hopefully on a moral compass would be like, all right, if this shit happened in my company, I'll take a couple dollars that I have, I file for bankruptcy, and then I will give that family, I'll cover everything, and I also give that family some money. Like, yo, we apologize. It was our fault. But 9 times out of 10, ain't nobody about to do that shit. They ain't got that. 34 cents a mile. What you telling me that in most of these companies are foreign ran? 34 cents a mile, and he giving that to his people. Imagine what he about to do in this situation. He about to take his cash and take flight.
I'm at a loss for words, bro. I'm at a total loss for words because it's it's a family of three gone. You know. Yeah, we talking about it now. What about the other situations? This one right here. Children involved, somebody family, and what they gonna do about it? I don't know. Hey, they FMC say truck driver, we griping about not putting. We don't want to have to use death no damn more. You see what I'm saying? That's what's on the I think Supreme Court ballot right now. That's what they fighting over. But this whole foreign driver thing, man, bro, we might be dead and gone by the time they rule us in.
We'll see.
It's gonna take some time. It's gonna really take some time because it's too many trucking companies to go through with a fine tooth comb to find these drivers who are here illegally that got fake CDLs and some of them still driving trucks just you know getting by up under the black radar. They just haven't been stopped yet. But the moment they okay, we finna stop every truck driver come through a checking license. That's when they start pulling them off the road. Wyoming started it, but Arkansas, a couple more other states, but you got a lot of states that don't want to get involved.
So I want to say this. That brings up a valid point. Now when police officers, the state police, DOT, when they go inside of the weigh stations, now are they gonna feel like they being stereotyped? Because some foreigners are here legally and they have obtained a CDL legally. They've put in the work. Now they feel like they being stereotype, and now they're gonna start suing because now okay, you stereotyping. Why? Because all these other guys. So one Apple just really just kind of made it bad for everybody that's foreign. How
I'm
you
gonna
feel
be
about
honest
that?
with you, bro. I love state troopers. I love DOT, but at the same time, they overworked and underpaid too.
Mm,
And half of them jokers, bro, they really don't want to do no paperwork at all. You know what I'm saying? So when an incident do come up, they gotta get involved. But for the ones that, you know, they got home issues, they got other personal agendas going on. They really don't want to do no work for real, for real. Now you do got some of them ones that's very gun ho. They young, they want to make a name for themselves. They'll stop every goddamn box truck and flatbed driver, drive van, reefer that's within their eyesight. Then you got them ones that, man, I don't feel like doing this shit today. Like, because it's a lot of work. You overworked and underpaid. And a lot of times they encounter some irate drivers that are crazy. And then that's when you get these viral videos of drivers getting snatched out the truck and they want to clown and they shooting at the officers and it's 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 a recipe for disaster, man.
that's a
Uh,
good point.
I
Let's
don't
say
know.
this. For all my people that's watching from the this is a very I feel it. This is a very good topic. We're gonna draw in a lot of attention on this one. I really feel it. Um, how do y'all feel about even from the state police, state troopers, anybody that protect and serve and that's on the highway that's working DOT, even FMCSA, SAP. I need all of y'all to chime in on this topic right now. How do y'all feel? Let's put that in the comments down below, man. We need y'all to chime in because this is probably one of the best videos, best piece of content that we've done right now thus far. I feel it. It's very informative and it's what's going on at the current moment of trucking right now. We need y'all in the comments. But I feel, bro, you connecting a lot of good points for the people, bro, and it's a conversation that needs to be had.
Hey man, I didn't work for a couple of blackout companies. You know what I'm saying? I didn't I and got a little bit of law enforcement background, but at the same time, bro, my respect for both parties, the trucking industry and law enforcement, it's it's bro, it's all overworked and underpaid, and it go off of seniority, you
Mm.
know, and everybody just wanna maintain their lifestyle and get rich, you know what I'm saying? And have a comfortable way of living. You do got some people that live outside their means, then you got some people that's more conservative and want to live with inside of their means. But at the end of the day, bro, you still overwork. Bro, they put their life on the line just as much as we damn do.
If
Bro, they
not
out
more,
here dealing
if
with the
not more.
general public on the highways and byways. We got in and out of shippers and receivers, in and out of different cities, states, and towns. And a half of these goddamn shippers and receivers are right smack in the middle of the hood. Well, a lot of crime going on. So, with that being said, it's like when the FMC when the government gonna do something? When they gonna step in and see that this is a eyesore of a problem that we have?
Hmm.
Now, granted, the autonomy thing looking real damn good round about now, ain't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's looking real good. You know why? Because we did it to ourselves. This is a self-inflicted wound. So if everything go to autonomy, let's say 2026, it's gonna be a lot of drivers without no jobs. Kenworth, Peterbilt, all these little Volvo, they still gonna have a job because they're gonna have to make autonomy trucks, and you're gonna have to sell them to companies, big mega corporations, to get some of their profit because they can no longer sell to the contractor no more. Selfless drivers trucks, they looking real damn good round about now. But at the same time, it's it's American self-inflicted wound.
We having so many of them right now. It's crazy. That's a whole nother topic in itself. What happens when that happens? We don't know what's going. We don't know exactly when, but we see it. Y'all see the video of they're letting these trucks do secret projects on. We don't be seeing them, but they out there secret projects, just like the one they just had. They said it was successful. We ran it for weeks under people nose, plantooning in Ohio. They were successful. They don't have a damn driver in the truck that's behind the truck that's in front of the truck that has nobody in it, and they moving in synchronized movements. They letting this shit go on right under our nose. But I feel like bring it in. If it's gonna save lives, bring it in, mix us in with it. And I guess trucking is gonna be ever evolve. It is what it is. But this shit that we talking about right now, man, it's sad. And this is why they're doing what they're doing. So when your ass ain't got a job, don't look stupid because this is what's going on. Y'all want to laugh at the videos. Y'all want to
My,
be on
my
your
thing is
phone
this:
texting.
the the
Like,
the 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 the, 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 the small business owners, the ones that went out there and built their fleets and all this. What about them?
what about them? The government don't give a damn. I mean, you said it yourself. It's probably gonna be safer on the road without us.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be safer on the road. It's probably gonna be way more money up for grabs for the government if they put that up there. Because guess what? Now they can really have regulations and they really have control over what's going on. The computer ain't gonna lie to you when the numbers is at stake and they on the table because they're gonna tell you everything you need to know. So now you ain't got people tired on the road. You ain't got people making mistakes and getting into accidents because you're trying to get somewhere faster. The computer gonna say, nope, This is an autonomous truck. Nope, we're gonna go up to the next exit that's 30 miles up. We're gonna make that turn, we're gonna come back around because we are not fighting the clock. We're not stressing for money. We're not here illegally. We know how to read and speak proficient English and all type of damn languages. The computer know every damn language it is to man. So this is what we dealing with, bro. And it's like, all right, RIP to the trucking industry.
You think so?
It's still gonna be trucking, man. You know, I had to put a little bit of flavor in there, but it's still gonna be trucking. It's gonna take a little minute, but by that time, bro, it's probably gonna be 10 years from now. That's why my my prediction of trucking is 10 years from now. You know, autonomy is gonna live, and it's gonna cut out probably a lot of these jobs. A lot of people with who own small fleets is gonna be no longer because the rates ain't gonna be for them. It's gonna
Mm.
make them they're gonna tap out.
Bro, I got a feeling that it's it's probably coming to an end, my damn self. Like the rates are already low. They oh, it's $1.50 a mile. When diesel dang near what, 3.89, $4, 4.50. It's can't nobody afford to even how hardly buy diesel no more. You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta keep running load after load after load after load, 5,000 miles a week. That's a lot of wear and tear on the human body when he do it for 365. You know,
Yeah,
uh, it's sad, bro. It's sad. You know, it's just 3 lives gone. I
three
don't know.
lives.
I don't know them. I don't know the family, but I can sure feel the pain that they going through right now. I can only imagine of if it was my family, what I'd be going through. You know.
Let's end it on that note, man. Let's end it on that note. If you hear and you we need you to comment in the comment section how you feel about this situation. Um, you know, we could be followed on many different platforms. YouTube, y'all see the handles down here. YouTube, you see my guy Instagram. It's the same as the YouTube, but add the one on there. I think is it?
Yeah, it's truck dot underscore mafia.
Yeah. Um, I'm here 18 wheeling everywhere. TikTok, we prevalent every day, all day on TikTok. What's your TikTok, bro?
It's truck mafia. Truck mafia one. Hey, to each and everybody, man, I thank y'all for watching and listening. You know what I'm saying? Um, Without having faith in the truth, you won't be able to last. You know what I'm saying? That's for everybody who drive and touch the steering wheel and drive each and every day for customer service of the general public. I love y'all.
Man, peace.